And do not even come for me and tell me, Annette, you said you didn't need any more slips. I know, I have a problem. Good morning from the Topanga Flea Market. This is the last flea market as part of my Los Angeles flea market rating review series, and I'm excited to be here. So Topanga Flea Market happens on the fourth Sunday of every month. It's open from 7 to 2 a.m. It's only $5 to get in. And it is the smallest flea market, but I will be honest, I think people are catching on because the parking lot was totally full and I had to park on the street on Victory Boulevard. So I would say if you have not been here, try to come early. It's 8:30 and this lot is totally full. But there are going to be about 200 vendors today, and I'm excited to show you around. If you get here early enough, there is plenty of parking, but as I mentioned, if you don't find parking in the lot, just exit the lot and then you can park on the street, and there's tons of parking there. I just ran into some friends who are sellers and we all just looked at each other and said, wow, it's never this busy here, but it's fun. And I keep seeing different resellers here, and that's how you know this is the spot. So I like to start and just go row by row, but you could also start at the very back and then work your way to the front. Actually, that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna start at the very back, work my way to the front, and then that way when I'm done and I could just leave instead of like trekking all the way back. Emily, show me what you found.
Good morning. I'm Emily from Fernwood Vintage. I found this incredible little 20s swimsuit. I'm hoping it's going to fit my little girl, but if it doesn't, then hopefully it'll fit some long, lean lady.
I love the color blocking. It's
me
cute.
too. And the belt.
I would wear that with like some cowboy boots and a denim jacket.
Right? And a denim jacket. There's a lot you can do with it.
So cute.
What else did I find? I found I think a 50s leather moto coat.
Ooh, so good.
Super old. But I love the detailing, kind of like the crinkly leather.
Is it okay if I show the price? That's
yeah, it was a good price. I actually bargained and got it for less than that. So, and then last,
sweater coat too.
Thank you. 80s acrylic, so good. Last but not least, this is probably my best treasure from the day. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but I don't know if you know about these.
I don't.
These are like super rare 70s hand forged brass hand belt.
I love that.
And it kind of just like opens.
Okay, as someone who collects belts, I feel like now I need this. I collect belts and denim.
Amazing.
Yeah. I have like 100 belts and 60 something pairs of denim.
Oh my gosh.
But this is so cool.
Isn't that fun?
I'm so excited to see this when you like really clean it up nicely.
Yeah.
And I guess you sell at Pickwick, right?
I do.
And
yes.
then where else do you sell?
At my local farmers market in Topanga Canyon, the Topanga Farmers Market in Pickwick. Those are my two markets.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Check her out. So the great thing about this market, very similar to Rose Bowl, is that every row has its own kind of letter. So when I mentioned I'm going all the way to the back, I'm going to go to A and then work backwards. You can go to the right, you can go to the left, and I'm just going to kind of go zigzag basically. Creepy doll alert, OMG. Got some silk scarves here. Dior, you have a Ferragamo, Celine. I would say the prices are fair for what they are. I think you could probably find them for about the same on eBay or on Facebook Marketplace or at an estate sale. But to be able to like actually look at it, inspect it, make sure there are no stains, it's better to buy in person. Look at this. Hit the Escada St. John collection. There's a Dior. What actually first caught my attention was this pink St. John. I love St. John is such a great alternative to Chanel if you're looking for that cute lady jacket, but at a fraction of the cost. I love looking through all of the jewelry. This shell set is so great. That would look great strung on like shell necklace to make it into a really fabulous one. And look at this, is hand beaded little brooch. This is 65. Look at that sparkle though. I love that. This vintage San Francisco pullover is so good. It's really, really soft. Something about t-shirts and sweatshirts I do like buying in person so I can make sure that they are very, very soft. The price on this is 18. It's actually pretty good. This is a Dior nightgown. I have this in baby blue. So great. I don't know what the price is. I think I paid 80 for mine at the charity shop. It's really, really pretty color. It's giving very much Chloe vibes. I love this 60s, 70s poly dress, 35. I love the ruffle on the collar. It's tie waist. I would definitely get it, but it does have a little bit of damage on. I did see this. It's so fabulous. Look at those daisies. So cute. But I don't need to buy just for the sake of buying. I do like this vintage swimsuit, but I'm thinking of wearing it as a bodysuit. I have this really great red dress or skirt, I mean, and then I was thinking it would be so cute to wear it with a bodysuit and just some flats, hair slicked back. No, I'm hoping this will fit me. It's a size small. I just don't want it to be too big. This is definitely a look, but I wanted to make sure that the elastic was like not so stretched out. And I think this would be so cute as a bodysuit. I mean, even as a swimsuit, look at that. I do really love this. I love that it has that low back. And then I could wear it with that skirt, and I think it would just look so simple. It would be a bold look with just like a couple of key pieces, but I think the red just makes a difference. Okay, and I think this is 10 or 15. I'm gonna get the slip because I think she said 25, and then the sweatshirt was 18. I'm gonna see what I could do for all of them. I got the 3 pieces for $50, and do not even come for me and tell me, Annette, you said you didn't need any more slips. I know, I have a problem. Of great plant stands, and I do want something that's like super tiered, which I don't think I will find here today, and if I do, I can't bring it home because I can't carry it out. A lot of racks of like $5 to $10 items, so there is a good balance of fashion as well as home stuff. A lot of people who just have piles that you can go through, and then racks that you can also shop. I mean, you could always lure me in with some good signage and advertising. I feel like here, while the prices for vintage is a little bit more, it's not insanely marked up like some of the other flea markets. So if there is a sign that says vintage, just go for it because I think you can find really good steals. This doesn't have the Yves Saint Laurent label, but Yves Saint Laurent had trenches that were like this. I'm curious if this is just kind of a knockoff. Yeah, it's really great.
You had that cutie right there for $30.
$30. That's a good price. Thank you.
Fair, very fair price. $30. You can try it on too.
Thank you. It's cashmere coat 54. These are good prices for trenches, but I'm like literally so not into winter wear anymore. I'm ready for all the spring vibes. I do love this one. Look at how sweet this is. $78. So cute. Look at that Peter Pan collar. Okay, this is what I love about this flea market. You can't beat dollar items. And if you're wondering what kind of stuff you can find table linens, you could find books, magazines, interesting videos. So you can find some really cool stuff like these glass beads. Great find. That's cute. Because these baskets are so good. This one's missing the little handle on that side, but that one is really great. I love that one. This is so cool. Like, they're the best for containing things. We got some pots. I mean, I really do need Allen's muscles sometimes when I'm doing this. This suede jacket caught my eye. How much is it? I think I saw a price of $250. Oh yeah, there it is. So beautiful. Looks like really, really cozy. I would try and negotiate down to 200 on this. Let me move these. Let's look at that. That's a really beautiful piece. This is the first insane price I've seen, $300 for this Gucci little robe. I bought a set, so it was the nightgown plus the matching robe for $100 at a flea market. I love the colors on this one, but yeah, I think for this price you could find a set. For as small as this market is, it has a really good mix of home decor and fashion. I would say like not a ton of big pieces, but if you're looking for a lot of little like decor pieces, such a good selection. So I like this fiberglass bowl. I think this would be great for the outside tables, just to contain fruits, just little things, and it is $10. Just trying to be very mindful whether or not I'm going to use it. So I think what's going to actually change my mind is like I feel like you could see too much of it right here where it's overlap, and that's gonna bug me. You guys, I had a dress with the same exact print. It was a cute little halter dress, and I wore it up until I had Harley. I'm gonna try and find a picture of me wearing it. I don't know what happened to that dress. Makes me really sad. Fabulous Pagani dress. This is really beautiful. I'm gonna ask how much it is. These are like collector's pieces. These little crop tops are cute. Poly little crop tops. This one, super cute. I love that. This is a nightgown, form fit Rogers. So easy to wear during the summer. 1950s. Super denim. Don't have one of these in my collection. This is from the $10 rack. I feel like the colors not really, the bottom half is not me. I do love something with like a nice v-neck and then a high cut. I think it's so cute. But I don't know, like would I wear this like once or twice and then be done with it? I'm not really sure. So trying on the crop top, they're $50. The Pagani is $120. Which is a little too much for me, to be honest with you, but I do like this. I'm like, do I want to try this on? I mean, I feel like I'm not wearing as many crop tops these days, I'll be honest with you. Perimenopause is no joke, even when you're working out 4 times a week, like for reals. But I do like this. That is so good. Can I see the back too? So cool. I love it. Love these. Look at how great. So it has the strict elastic waist. They're like straight leg. I might have to just chance these. So I think they're like 80. I want to try them on. I don't need more denim, but I do. I had to try this on before I commit. I didn't zip it up all the way, but the length is like perfect. I'm not going to need to hem it. Could wear it with some flats. I think this is good for summer. Or even a day like today when it's like 40 in the morning and then 70 in the afternoon. Spotted this conch belt with a faux turquoise, and after watching yet another one of the Ralph Lauren fashion shows. I'm like, maybe I need one in my life. I have the one that is leather and with the silver conches, but this one is a little bit more unique. So getting the spell 35 and then this pinafore. I'm gonna wear it with a really cute banjo. So love the buttons. Is this like, I think it's homemade, right? Yeah. It's so pretty. I love the print mix. Okay, getting the 2 for 90. So there is some low-key style here. I'm trying to be respectful of people and not get their faces because they're not, you know, all want to be photographed, but yeah, you can find some low-key street style here. I feel like this flea market is really great in a lot of the categories because it's affordable. It's not too overwhelming. It has a good balance, but don't call me a hater, but the street style is underwhelming. It's interesting. That's like the best thing I could say. Gosh, these suede pants, so good. And then we got this little summery house dress. This place is so cute. So much color happening. I love any time there's so much color. I don't think I need any more clothing. I think I came here with zero expectations, found a lot of stuff. Stuff is great. And the thing about this market is to come here with zero expectations and you might think, oh, Annette, that's like giving it like the stamp of death, like to miss it. But I think that's what makes it so fun, is to come here with zero expectations to find anything and then just shop, and then you will find a lot. I think every time that I've come here to look for something specific, I have left with nothing in mind. And then when the days that I'm like, I don't need anything, I find a lot. Some cool pottery here. I like that. It's really pretty. It's signed. It's probably somebody made it as a project. I like the colors on that. They make really great gifts, so I always shop for them year round and save for Christmas. $5 made a deal. This is really great. I like the size. Even if I don't gift it, I can use it at home. I've done videos here at this market before, and I always say that it's a great one to come to if you want to spend a couple of hours shopping. If you come with the kids, it is so doable in a morning or in an afternoon. It's on a smaller side. It's not too spread out, so you could easily do this, like I said, in a couple of hours, and it's perfect for beginners. I think even the prices are good for beginners. Okay, this is kind of crazy situation. People have parked in the red here, and then there are other people waiting. Other people double parked. You really don't have to do that. Just park on the street right there, which is where I parked. Okay, we are going to do my final review straight from inside the market. Okay, so let's talk about pricing to get in. It's $5. I have to give that 3 out of 3. It's not free, but it is the second cheapest market to get into. The parking is free, and there is enough parking, I think, in the surface lot and on the streets to make it doable. Even if you arrive late, just, circle around or just go straight onto Victory and you can find plenty of parking. I think it's so much easier than some of the other markets that are like in LA City proper. So I will say my lowest rating for this market is the street style. I'm going to have to give it a 1. I just feel like a lot of people do not try when they come to this market. I feel like you could do something simple like I did with a cute crop jacket and be comfy, but not a lot of people trying today. And in the past, I have seen some cool outfits, but didn't see a lot of that today, but that's okay. You don't always have to have the good street style to find the good pieces and find the gems. Maybe that's sometimes better the stylish people are not coming to the market, so you can find everything. So the balance of home decor and fashion, so good here. As I pointed out, not a lot of huge pieces that you can take, but if you are looking for home decor art, tchotchkes, but also really great selection of apparel, handbags, shoes, jewelry, you've got it. So 3 out of 3 for me there. And I would say this is a perfect market for a beginner. So it is not huge like Rose Bowl Flea Market. It's a little bit larger than Silver Lake Flea Market, so doable with the kids, super kid friendly. I see some strollers behind me right now, so I would say this is a fun one, and it's just a 30-minute drive from Pasadena for me on a Sunday morning. So I would say my overall rating for this market is 2.5 out of 3 stars. I just think there's a lot to discover here. And as I mentioned, this is a good market to come to when you don't have anything on your list, you have zero expectations, because then you'll find a ton of gems. I think if you are looking for something specific, Rose Bowl Flea Market, Long Beach Flea Market are the ones to go to. But if you just want to have fun at a flea market on a Sunday morning, with your friends, with your family, this is the one. Look at that beautiful butterfly. So this concludes my rating of all the LA area flea markets. So next up is going to be some of the, I would say, higher end markets like a Current Affair, Pickwick. There's Passage to West Adams, and more for me to discover. If there are any markets in the LA area that you want me to check out, I would say that are higher end, drop in the comments below, because that'll be a whole other series that I'm doing. But this concludes LA area flea markets. I would love to know what your favorite flea market is in LA that I've covered, that you've been to, because I hope to see you at one of them. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Annette, and I will see you on Friday. Bye.